everyone, Zach here from Zach's Model Rail Reviews, and today I've got another model railway review for you. It's on this. It's the LNER Holden B12 by Hornby. This one is R3430 and it's number 8573. So this locomotive is really fantastic, so if we get out the box I'll show you some of the detail. So here is out the box the Holden B12 in the LNER green livery. So let's start with the wheels. Now, the wheels are quite nice. They've got that lovely apple green colour with the white lining on the wheels, and then coupling rods are quite extensively detailed. I like that. Moving along here, you can see the lining on the running plate there in the red. Yeah, it's really nice actually. So once again, like, this is all lined. Oh, it's a bit dusty, I might have to clean this off at some point. Yeah, so looking close here, you can see the detailing there with the wheel right there, and then along here. So that's like the sander. So along here, once again, see all the riveting details. Again, it's quite nice. And then along here, you've got the like the running plate. You've got the little running plate along there. Once again, here you can see that riveting. It's really good. So here's a look at the front of the locomotive. Here you can see the number 8573. Now this locomotive, yes, this one's got sprung buffers. If I show you from this side, you might be able to see. It's really nice. So here are the lamp irons, right there. There's a little coupling hook, right there. So back to the front, you can see the smoke box door. You can see the handles, right there. And you've got like the little, so right here is where like headboards would go, because B12s often pulled a lot of name trains, like the I think it's like the Yorkshireman. I might have to do a bit of research on that and pop a little caption in the description, pop a little caption there again. So moving on to the cab, like the sides of the cab, we've got we've got the whistle and the valves separately fitted and painted gold. It's pretty nice. Here we've got the lubricators, which is where excess water will be stored, and then travel down along there and let out of the drain cylinders, which would be on the front of the locomotive. So here's a look at the tender. Once again, the lining is absolutely beautiful. You can see the axle bogies all connected there. Quite like that. Once again, the red lining on the black is there. Now here's a look at the back. Lighting's pretty bad. Here's a better look at the back. You can see the little plates on the side separately fitted. Now, right above the little metal rod, you can see that little white and black plate. That's his number 8573. At the back, once again, you can see along the bottom, right there, some lamp irons. Now, having a look at the top of the tender. It's pretty good. I like it. It's got all the little water caps fitted there. There's the static coal. Now, looking at the top of the cab, the lighting's not too good. If I bring the locomotive just over here, yep, you can see right there, there's like a little door. That's Holden included this on the B12s because When they first came out, they had a fairly large funnel, which often blew steam into the driver's direction, and deflectors hadn't been thought of back then. So here's a look inside of the cab, if I can get a good look somewhere. I don't know if I can see it on the other side, if you give me. Now looking at the other side, here you can see all the valve gear. That's the wall shots valve gear. Once again, the ladder's there. It's got that lovely black and red lining. Here, you've got the little drainer, which is where excess water would go through. Quite like that feature. And then, once again, the handbrake is there. Just there. Just that little black thing there. And then, yeah, I think this is actually a really nice locomotive. It's definitely one of my favourite engines, so if you give me a moment, I'll give you a brief history on the LNER B12. The B12s were designed in 1911 by S.D. Holden on the Great Eastern Railway, first known as the S69s. After grouping in 1928, the locomotives were known as the LNER B12s, under the classification scheme. The LNER's plans for a 264 tank engine to operate services to Southend were abandoned following issues with the stability of the Class L1, which was the locomotive designed for this. After that, a further 10 locomotives with special modifications, like poppet valves and dual air vacuum brakes, were classified as the B12/2 locomotives. Soon afterwards, locomotives with a bigger superheater, along with modified valve gear, resulted in the B12/3 classification. This is the locomotive before you. After that, further modifications to the B12s allocated in Scotland resulted in the B12/4. During World War II, the LNER B12s were allocated to pull ambulance trains, afterwards being retired from the war and pulling boat trains. 72 of the locomotives entered nationalisation before withdrawals took place. The last locomotive, 61572, was withdrawn in 1961. That is the example of the class that is preserved today on the North Norfolk line. This locomotive, 8573, entered service in 1928, shortly after the grouping factor. It was allocated to Gorton Shed, having been built in the batch of the last 10 locomotives. Unfortunately, the locomotive was withdrawn and scrapped in 1959. And now it's time to finish with a short running session with some engines from the London North Eastern Railway. That's my review on the Hornby Holden B12. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. And with that, this is Zach from Zach's Model Rail Reviews saying goodbye for now.